Hello guys, LifeHackster here, and today we are going to check and test out the Reolink Trackmix LTE, and specifically this Camo Stealth version. This is a 4K tracking dual lens wireless security camera that doesn't need Wi-Fi. Now, if you're not interested in a cellular-based wireless security camera, don't click out yet. Stick around for a bit because this camera, or actually this particular Camo version of this Trackmix, has a unique feature, and only this version has it, compared to the other Trackmix models, or even on all other cameras that Reolink makes. And makes me wonder why not more camera companies have this feature, and we'll talk more about this later in the video. Also, this is a sponsored video by Reolink, and they sent this Trackmix LTE to me to be checked out. And as usual, I'll be testing this like any other battery-powered cameras that I check out in this channel. If you're not familiar with the Trackmix camera series from Reolink, I will link down below my review video of their first Trackmix, and that is the wired PoE version. They also have a Wi-Fi version and a battery solar-powered Wi-Fi one, which is the only one that is not recording in 4K. So for specific features of this camera, you can watch that video after you watch this. As for the 4G LTE connected models, there is the regular white model and this Camo one. If you have a property that doesn't have internet, like in a ranch or out in the boondocks, and you want to monitor and have remote access to it, camera-wise, 4G LTE connected security cameras are one of the ways to go. And just like a cell phone, you will need a SIM card, which this is a separate purchase. And this has a monthly subscription or preloaded with a data plan. I've been using and have success with EIoT Club SIM cards, which are designed mostly for 4G LTE cameras like this Reolink. And thank you EIoT Club for providing the data plan for this camera testing, and I will link their website down below. And also I will link down below the Reolink's page, which will show you which cell phone carriers it is compatible with depending on where you live. This Trackmix LTE is a dual lens camera, one wide one recording in 4K 3840 by 2160 pixel resolution at 15 frames per second, and a zoomed-in one recording in 1080p, also at 15 FPS. The wide one has a 108.4 degree horizontal and 57.3 vertical field of view, while the zoomed-in one has 38 degrees horizontal and 21.2 vertical. But what you will see in the video output of this lens is actually a combination of both lenses, which automatically zooms in and out, and what Reolink calls hybrid zoom, and it zooms up to 6x. This has motion tracking for persons, vehicles, and or animals, and can pan 355 degrees and tilt 90 degrees. It has a spotlight for color recording at night, and also has infrared LEDs, which are the ones that we are going to talk about later on, for black and white infrared night vision. This is battery powered with a 5100 mAh rechargeable battery, and highly recommended to use this camera in conjunction with Reolink's solar panel to minimize or even eliminate manually recharging it. This has local storage for motion events using a microSD card up to a 128GB card. And this is IP65 weather resistant and is compatible with Google Home and Amazon devices. Inside the box, you will get some paperwork. You will get a Camo strap here for a screwless install. You have a metal bracket to be used with a strap, a short USB-C cable to charge the camera, mounting screws and plastic anchors, and a reset and SIM push tool. And we have the machine screws to mount the strap bracket to the camera's mount. And we have the camera itself. Build quality, just like any other Trackmix, mostly metal. We have the PIR motion sensor, two lenses, light sensor, spotlights and infrared LEDs, two antennas. On the bottom here, we have a screwed-in cover for the microSD card, and on the back, we have the speaker. On the side, we have another screwed-in cover for the SIM card as well as the power switch. It does have a cable here that has the USB-C port to charge or to hook up the solar panel. To set up, first let's insert a microSD card and then open up this side so we can insert the SIM card. Pro tip, when setting up 4G LTE connected cameras, set this up outside, where cellular signal is better compared to when you are inside a house. Place the SIM card in its tray and insert it back in. Slide the toggle switch to on. Open up the Reolink app, scan the QR code which is on top of the camera. Create a device password. Name your camera. Select the recording mode, which you can also set this just for photo or just video or both. and it should be set up. To install, you can just screw this into a wall or under the eaves, which I did for my testing, but you can screw in this strap bracket to the back of the camera's mount with the 4 included short machine screws. Then thread in the strap, and you can now strap in the camera to a pole, a post, or a tree in my case, and now you have a stealthy, secure the camera, camoed out, monitoring your property, or it can be used as a high-end trail cam. Reolink also sent out their solar panel, but it is just the regular white one, but you can get a camoed solar panel too. Let's check the settings in the app. When you open up the app, you will see the snapshot from the camera. You can turn on and off the motion sensor here or go to the settings, but click on the snapshot to open up the live view. And because this is 4G LTE connected, there's a bit of a delay. And this when compared to a Wi-Fi or wired-in connected one. In here, you can see the 2 views from the 2 lenses. You can start two-way talk, which is full duplex. PTZ controls. You will have the D-pad to manually move the camera to the right and to the left, up, or down. We have monitor point. This is where you can set the camera's home position. And we have preset positions, and you can set up to 32 presets if you want. We have playback, where you can view the recorded events. You can also manually trigger the siren or turn on the spotlight, and gear icon for the camera settings. We have battery life, in display, stream. You will see that it is recording in 4K at 15 FPS, which is the default and the max. We have light and spotlight. We have smart mode. Spotlight turns on when it detects motion, and you can adjust the brightness. And infrared LEDs, which you can also adjust the brightness. If you're familiar with the Reolink, the rest of the settings will be the same like on their battery-powered cameras. But I'll show you in detection alarm, in tracking, you can track persons, vehicles, and or animals. Tracking method options here, and you can also limit the tracking range and schedule it. And another setting just for this camera are images, because you can set it to just take photos or both video and images, which you can also schedule it. Also has a sleep mode and time lapse. To view the images, you go to the single view and there will be a photo option, and this is where you can view and download the photos that the camera took. Now time to do some testing. The quality of the Reolink Trackmix sample version. Let's see the clarity test. 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. So this is the video quality of the Reolink Trackmix LTE at night, and this with the spotlight turned on, and this one looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. As to the infrared night vision, and fun thing, because I assumed, and I thought the settings and features of this camera is like the regular Trackmix, and when I tested the infrared night vision, I thought at first that the camera didn't detect me, and then I heard the notification. Then I realized that this model, just this Camo model of this Trackmix, has the no-glow infrareds. You know, the 940 nanometer ones. And here is the video quality. So this is the video quality of the Reolink Trackmix LTE at night. And I couldn't see, the spotlight is off, and the infrared LED should be on, but I could barely see it. So that's good. And this was 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wow. There are no glowing infrared LEDs. I don't, yeah, it's tracking me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna film it. We are going to test the notification speed of the Reolink Trackmix, the LTE version. And I'm on my 5G cellular network, so 356. So both are in cellular networks, and we will see. There's gonna be a delay. I can tell you right now, compared to a Wi-Fi based camera. And also with the Reolink, you have an option to have a rich notification. No, not bad. So this one doesn't. I haven't set it up yet, but when you click on it, it should open up the live view. And there's a little bit of delay. There you go. Okay, so it just turned 3:58. It's less than a minute. Let's see if there's a cool off on the recording and the notification on the Reolink Trackmix LTE version. Yeah, it's tracking me. I should be getting a notification here. There you go. We are going to test the maximum detection distance of the Reolink Trackmix, the LTE version. So this is not the Wi-Fi version, and it still uses the PIR sensor. I've set the sensitivity to the highest and person detection only. And let's check it out. And because it's a PIR based camera, we'll see if it can detect him at 40 feet. And there's actually a delay on this, so I'm just gonna walk through the distances. No way, it detected me. We are going to test how soon the Reolink Trackmix LTE is gonna start recording when motion is going towards it. Oh yeah, it's already tracking me. It's a little bit delayed. There you go. Alright, so we are going to see if the Trackmix LTE have a motor noise when it pans and when it tilts. Also, it's very windy today, so just a heads up. I could barely hear it. How about when it tilts? The tilting part I can hear a little bit, but not that loud. If you're about a couple of feet away, you'll not be able to hear it.
This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink Trackmix LTE version. This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink Trackmix LTE version.
So what do you think? Video quality is pretty good, and same as to its detection performance. The only thing, and this is mostly because being 4G LTE connected, and I was already expecting this, that there is some delay when opening up the camera's live view and also on its notifications. The thing that I want to talk about though is the no-glow infrareds. These 940 nanometer infrareds has been in security cameras for a while now, but mostly for indoor cameras and not the outdoor ones. I think the reasoning is because of its range. But as you saw in the footage, I think it performed very well. So why are we not seeing this more? Most outdoor cameras that I've tested, their infrareds are clearly visible. And I definitely like the no glows because just like a low light camera at night, they are pretty discreet and no one will know that the camera is recording. I'm hoping that Reolink will add these to their other cameras as well. Overall, if you want a tracking security camera in a place without internet or electricity, then this Reolink Trackmix LTE, the white or the camo version, will be a good option for you. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.